Hey, so I want to do a quick video, my perspective, my experience on the NASM CPT exam. I passed it about 2 weeks ago. Um, yeah, I was super nervous. Felt like I was going into surgery the day of. Um, so I just want to help some people out. I saw a lot of YouTube videos trying to figure out, what's the best way to pass it and what to look for, what to study and stuff. Um, I think a lot of those videos were overkill, so I just want to do a short one, tell you what I think you should look for. First of all, calm down. I was super nervous taking it. Um, it's not that bad. Just try to relax. I know it's hard. Um, you don't want to pay that $200 to retake it. So, but I mean, as long as you're studying it, as long as you know the material, you're good. So just try to calm down. It's not that bad. Um, the main thing I would do is just focus on the material you paid for. I went through, I read the book front to back, highlighted everything I thought was important, and then everything that you paid for on the website, like all the questionnaires, the videos, the assessments, the little activities, like do them all. I mean, you paid for them, you might as well do them. I saw some people showed how much they did. They've done like 25% of all that stuff they paid for, and it's just like, well, why didn't you just get the book or something instead? So I figured, if anything, I paid for it. I want to get my money's worth. So I went through and did everything. It does help. The biggest thing that helped me was the study guide at the very end. They got the little questionnaire, the 20 questionnaires at the end of every section. Do those. I went through and did all those until I got 20 out of 20 on every single one. And then I went back and did them again and again and again, just so I wouldn't forget. Do the practice exams. There's 3 altogether. Do those over and over. They're pretty long to get through, but that's what helped me the most. I found the test layout to be just like those. I think if I were to tell you what the test is like, the layout is very, very close to how those practice exams are. Yeah, a lot of videos said they broke it down like it's 40% assessments, it's 20% nutrition, I think it's a little bit different for everyone. Yeah, it's gonna mostly be like assessments in the OPT model, but I would say a good indicator of what the test is gonna be like is the layout's exactly like the practice exam. So do those until, it's hard to get like 100 on them, because you're gonna go through and it's just gonna be like you're tired of taking the test, so you're trying to go quick and answer. So it's hard to get 100. I think like the best I did was 97, but it's a good indicator. Like when you know it, you got it. Just focus on that. I wouldn't do the study material from other websites that you gotta buy. I looked at them. I thought it was overkill. I think they're just trying to take advantage of you being nervous to take this test, in my opinion. So I wouldn't even bother with those. I bought the Pocket Prep app because everyone was saying that you should get that. It's gonna help you a lot. It does help, but it's kind of overkill on the questions. Like, it's 500, not nearly as much of those questions are going to be on the test as you would think. Like, it does help. I learned a lot from it, but just getting it for the sake of the tests, I don't think it's worth it. I think everything you need to know is on the website. All the material, all the study guides that you paid for, that's where it's at. Don't bother with all the other stuff. Save yourself some money. I mean, you already dropped like I paid like over 700. So I mean, you don't need to spend any more money than you have to. They got all the resources and material you got or need in that, on the website and in the book. So just focus on that. Yeah, it is like a lot of questions are the OPT model, the assessments, the overactive, underactive muscles. The one thing I would do is memorize those overactive and underactive muscles for all the assessments. That really helped. You don't need to know every single muscle in the body. Like, that was one of my biggest concerns, is like, all these questions on muscles and stuff, and I'm like, how the hell am I gonna memorize every single muscle in the human body? But you don't need to. You just need to know the overactive and underactive ones, particularly the ones in the assessments, like the squat assessment and the lower cross syndrome, and yeah, just memorize all those ones. It doesn't take a long time. And the OPT model, obviously do that. Everyone's test is different. Like, there's some people that said that they didn't get any bone questions or heart questions, and I got a couple of those. So it's going to be a little bit different for everyone. Just have a good understanding of all the material. Yeah, that's why I say the practice exams. They're NASM knows what they're trying to teach you. That they're not gonna set you up to fail. I mean, if they gave you this practice exam where everyone was failing, it wouldn't be good business for them. No one would want to sign up for them. So just trust what they got, what they've given to you, what you paid for. Do that, and calm down. It's not that bad. I felt like my heart was gonna explode out of my chest when I was driving up to take the test, and then I sat down. I think within the first 10 questions, I'm just like, oh yeah, I got this. You'll know. If you got it down, you're good. So that's pretty much it. Just calm down. That's it's not a big deal. You don't want to pay the $200, I know, but if you want to do this, you're gonna study and make sure you got it. So, all right, that's all I got. Good luck on your tests, and thanks for watching.